Hi everyone, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to talk about screens on Zabbix. I will show you how to create them in order to explore data more in details. We can add graphics, we can add tables, and also raw data. I will also show you how to enable messaging with sounds so we can get notifications whenever a machine goes down suddenly or when it comes up at boot time. Before we start, let me remind you can subscribe to my channel in order to support it and press the bell button to get also notifications about all the videos I'll be publishing. Now, let's do it. Okay, let's start by logging in at Zabbix Dashboard. From here we have access to all the features. So let's browse around the menus so we can see where we can add new screens. Before we have a new screen, let me show you what we have as default. Now let's go to the menu, click monitoring and screens. Here we go back to all dashboards and press Zabbix Server Health. That's the name of the screen, already created as default. And here you see some graphics that can give you the general idea of our Zabbix Server status. Like this one, we can create our own screens in order to gather the most important features or status we need to monitor for our server or for each of our machines being monitored on the network. Let's press screens again, then at the upper right corner press create screen, and here we will be monitoring our Ubuntu desktop. So I will call it Ubuntu desktop and have 2 columns and 2 rows. We press the new screen and edit screen, and from here we can start adding new data. Let's press change and here select and add some data. I have filtered for this host and I will ask to monitor CPU utilization. I have added some higher eighth, and for the second one I will select data again and press memory usage. Let's increase eighth again to 200 and add, and we already have 2 graphics. On the third one, let's press change and select data. Now I will change to a different kind of data, history of events, and a maximum number of lines. I will put it as 25. And finally, for the fourth graphic, let me choose a different information. In this case, the network interface, the standard one, ENP0S3, that connects this machine to the internet. And here we have it. We already have 4 different data gathered for each of these positions. And if I go to monitoring screens and change, for example, for the last 30 minutes or 3 hours, let's keep it this way. I will put it in full screen, zoom in a little bit, and we can keep monitoring data this way. If I select something, I am zooming in to get it more in detail, and the type of data you prepare in each screen can be relevant for someone's tasks. So now let's activate messaging. Here the front-end messaging, you click it to activate, and you can test the sounds, so you can have an idea how it looks when you have any kind of events. Now I have switched to my Ubuntu desktop. Let me log into my graphical environment and open the terminal, so you can see that my Zabbix agent is working properly. Systemctl status Zabbix -agent gives you that information. It is active. So what I'll do now is to shut down this machine. When I shut it down, it will no longer provide new data to my Zabbix server. So what I will expect is that I have an alert, an event appearing here at my Zabbix dashboard. Let's wait a little bit until it happens. Here we have it. So I am being notified of this event that my agent is not available anymore because I have shut it down. And as you can see, my virtual machine is powered off. Let's start it again. And when the machine starts, it will start providing data again, and we expect to have the opposite event. The new event will state that the machine is online again, and we are already collecting data from it again. So let me log in. I will choose the different desktop just to make it different, because this is the machine I have been using for other tests, and I have several desktop environments on it. Okay, so the machine is working. As you can see, I have already an event stating that the machine has restarted, and it is flashing. So if you are looking at this screen, the main dashboard in this case, you will get that notification about this Ubuntu desktop. This is important for those teams that have this function to monitor the status. As you can see now, the problem is already resolved. Okay, machine is online again. And for each type of machine, each type of active equipment or operating system, you can provide different screens for different groups of machines and the type of events you need to activate for them. So do it for each user, for example, you create on Zabbix, in order to get it properly monitored. Now I have a different event stating that the disk space is low. I am acknowledging it and stating that I need to increase this HDD space. So this is a small but yet very useful feature about screens and events that show us what we can do with Zabbix in order to keep our network environment running properly and guaranteeing that we don't miss any important events. So going back here to the screens, to my screen, you can see that I am collecting more and more events, because this is the history of events of what I have been doing during this video. And keeping that in mind, even if you don't see all the events in real time, if you miss something, you can always come here and see history and take care of any event properly when you see it. Press the link above so you can check my video about Zabbix install, and don't forget to press subscribe to my channel in order to support it, and the alert button if you want to get notifications about all the videos I will be publishing. Thanks once again, and I hope to see you on my next videos. Okay, bye bye guys.